The worst breakfast sandwich, next on The Perfect Bite. Breakfast sandwiches are one of the most popular ordered items at fast food chains here in Canada, but they're not exactly the healthiest choice. I'm ANDREA JENNA here with registered dietitian Marcia Civilotti of Me and You Nutrition, and today we're going to talk all about breakfast sandwiches, what to wait in line for, and what you might want to avoid. So Marcia, first and foremost, when it comes to breakfast, what's a good amount of calories?
I'd recommend between 300 and 500 calories.
Okay, and there was a study that came out last year that said that fast food breakfast sandwiches can clog your arteries within hours of being consumed. So just how unhealthy are they?
That particular study actually had 2 breakfast sandwiches that contained 50 grams of fat. So really, any time you eat anything with that much fat at one meal, it's obviously not going to be good for you or for your heart, not just breakfast sandwiches. So really, they're high in saturated fat, they're high in sodium, and really low in fiber.
So if you are going to indulge, what would you get on it?
So I think we need to start off with the bread. Let's go for a lighter choice. Go for a whole wheat if you can. English muffins, skip the biscuits, skip the bagels, skip the croissants, get the egg. And if you really want to limit the fat and the sodium, you've got to forego the cheese and the bacon.
All right, so we're gonna get to our blind taste test where we will be sampling 5 different bacon and egg sandwiches from the following fast food chains. Starbucks Bacon and Gouda Artisan Breakfast Sandwich, Burger King Bacon, Egg and Cheese Croissant, McDonald's Bacon and Egg McMuffin, Subway Bacon, Egg and Cheese, and Tim Hortons Hot Breakfast Sandwich with Bacon. This is taste test number 1.
The egg is very uniform, like it's solid.
So would you say that's like fresh?
No.
Okay, taste test number 2. It's soft, I can taste all the different ingredients.
I find it actually tastes really salty. And it's the same similar type egg, like it's actually cut into 2 eggs like that.
Taste test number 3.
So this looks like a classic egg.
Yes,
right?
This looks real.
So I can tell that there's egg white, I can see the yolk.
Taste test number 4. If we're doing bacon and egg, I don't see anything but egg.
But I do notice this is on a whole wheat English muffin, so that's a bit of an advantage. There'll be more fiber in this.
This one doesn't have very much flavor to me. Taste test number 5.
So this is again the yellow egg.
This one's really yellow.
I can taste a lot of the processed cheese actually.
It doesn't taste like the way an egg should taste at all. Like it just tastes different. Which would you say was your favorite?
I'd have to go with this one here.
Okay, this was my favorite as well, and that is the Bacon and Egg McMuffin from McDonald's.
And it looked like a real egg. You could see the bacon. There's lots of different flavors, or the flavors you want to taste in.
Yeah, it tasted exactly like something I would make at home. If we're looking at the best of the bunch, which one would that be?
So actually 3 of them are very similar nutritionally, but McDonald's Bacon and Egg McMuffin just kind of slid in first. So it had a little bit less calories and about 100 milligrams less of sodium in there.
And what would you say is the one we might want to avoid?
This was another kind of tie, Burger King, the bacon, egg, cheese croissant, because it had so much trans fat. So it had the most out of all of them. It had 5 grams of trans fat, and really we're aiming for 0 grams of trans fats per day. But the Subway Bacon, Egg, and Cheese had a lot of sodium. So it may not have had the trans fat, but it had over 1,000 milligrams of sodium, so 3/4 of your sodium requirement for the day.
So if you are looking for another fast food breakfast item and you're trying to stay clear of the breakfast sandwiches, what would you recommend?
So now at fast food restaurants, there's oatmeal. We're really emphasizing more fiber at breakfast, so that's gonna help. There's granola yogurt parfaits. And then if you're at home, grab a whole grain tortilla, put some nut butter, wrap it in a banana, and you've got a breakfast on the go.
All right, Marcia, thanks so much for being here. Now you know how to have the healthier choice if when it comes to breakfast sandwiches. Go for the Bacon and Egg McMuffin over at McDonald's and possibly stay away from the Bacon, Egg, and Cheese at Subway and the Bacon, Egg, and Cheese Croissant over at Burger King. I'm ANDREA JENNA. This was another episode of The Perfect Bite. Make sure you check out our blog for more nutritional information.